Hi guys, welcome to today's video. This video will be about our terrarium, which you can see behind, but we've got a new one that we're setting up. So I'm just going to show you some of the plants we got for it. So it's kind of a plant haul as well. That is what it is. And I'll also show you like how we set up the terrarium. I'm saying it like I did it. I didn't do it. My boyfriend did it. But yeah, so I'll just show it to you. Right, so you can't actually see it that well because it's like foggy there. But you can see there's a big bromeliad in there. This thing here is a seed pod, and that is where our millipede and frog live. They're not out at the moment and I don't really like disturbing them, so I'll insert a clip if I can find a photo of them. The frog is tiny, he's smaller than that piece of cucumber. The millipede is frighteningly large. So yeah, it's not very big, it's just an old fish tank. And we have upgraded them to a much better one, which I will show you now. It's all set up, but we're just waiting for so you can obviously feed them food. You can buy nuts for them and stuff, but we have a population of springtails and isopods, which are like wood lice, roly-polies, those things that live in there. So the population's just building up in the new tank now, and we also need to sort out the humidity because the humidity is too high. So here you can't really see them that well, but there's some Phytonias. There's a pink one at the back. You can just see the pink, you can't really see the plant. They do really well in here. I'm not actually sure if we're moving them to the new one, so anyway, I'll show you it. It's a big ass aquarium with the new leaf for my tie, which is gorgeous. Right, so let me just sit down. So as you can see, we've got a hygrometer in there and it's currently reading 99%. It's not going to be heated because the frog that we have actually doesn't, he'll die if it's too warm, so we need to keep it cooler rather than hotter, but it's perfectly fine for the houseplants we've got in here. So there's also a bit of monkey cucumber over there, that's going to help the bugs in there start to breed and stuff. But we've got two maidenhair ferns. I honestly wasn't sure how well these would do in here because it is quite humid, obviously, but as you can see, here, they're starting to put out new growth already. They're doing really, really well. There is a creeping fig at the back, just there. And that's going to look incredible when it's bigger. And then this is I don't know. I want to say peperomia. I think it's peperomia. And then there's this aglaonema here. And then we've got some things here. Not quite sure what they are. Some kind of ground cover type thing. And then at the back here there is a jewel orchid. I'm a little bit worried about it. So you can see there's a new leaf coming in the middle. It looks like a little rolled up tube. But you can also see that the top leaf is yellowing. So you can see, if I go like this, you can see the sort of the substrate. This is just LECA. It's just, is it dry? Yeah, so that's just dry LECA. And then this is like foam that you'd put. It's just foam. I think you can use it in like fish tank filters and stuff. Oh, you can see my leg. I'm so sorry, but that's what you get in. And then this is it's a substrate that's been bought specifically for terrariums. It's actually a mixture. We've got a few different ones mixed together, but a lot of different things would work for this. So you can just go with terrarium substrate. Oh, there's gnats in there. So this is a really unique experience in that we want gnats because that is what the frog eats. I'm also quite excited because the frog's really small. He eats very small creatures. And my idea is if I get plants with aphids and possibly thrips, I will be able to put them in here and he will eat them. Now obviously this depends on him being able to eat them fast enough for them not to spread to the other plants. So, I could just make the whole situation 1,000 times worse. But, these aren't, none of these plants are expensive or rare. We could replace them. Obviously I'd prefer not to, but there you go. The reason that I went with cheap plants is that I didn't want... Basically, I'm scared that they're going to get root rot. So this substrate's kept quite damp. And it is so humid in here. So I'm just kind of hoping that it's not so humid that they'll get root rot. But it's really just an experiment before I put anything. You know, I'm not going to get like a Monstera or a LECA and put that in there to see how it does. Even though, you know, the humidity is perfect, I just want to see how the plant's roots fare first before doing anything like that. So if you're interested in doing something like this is just, it's an old fish tank. I'm not quite sure how it is. I'll link it in the description, or at least the sizing. My boyfriend actually won it in a competition, so I'm not sure if it's one that you can just buy, but there's like a stand underneath it and stuff. And here there's a little slot, you can open it and close it, where you can, well, like normally this is just a hole. No, normally this is just a hole and then you can feed the fish. But my boyfriend's put a little USB fan in there so that we can sort of control the humidity a bit more. It works quite well. Obviously, like, it's not on at the moment and it's 99%. So the humidity being so high is like an issue, but also the main concern is, it's not the plants, it is to me, but it's the frog, that we keep the frog alive and happy. And the millipede as well, but the millipede is, she's from, like, they're from quite a range of environments, whereas the frog needs something quite specific, and his humidity needs to be over 80%. So it being 99, like, it can be between 80 and 100%, and he'll be 100% fine. So we're hoping to get it down to about 85, but if it has to stay at 100, it has to, and I'm just going to hope that the plants are okay. The ones we've chosen, you know, we can always get new ones, try different ones. I know the Photonias will do fine in there, so we can always move those over if we need to. I'm sorry the tank's not lit up, but they're on a timer and I can't do that. I can't change that. So yeah, I hope that was helpful if you want to set up a terrarium. They are really cool, and they don't require like half the work that an actual aquarium would do. All this stuff, all the like the seed pods and stuff, you can get online. My boyfriend already had them because they go in. He's had stuff in like, ooh, that's a reflection of my house, because they go in the fish tank. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.